Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again, and it is the perfect time of year for us to have a discussion about one game that I despise. And there's good reasons for why I despise it, and that game is Arknights Endfield. Because I think the best way to describe this game is that it's probably the most mismanaged game we've ever seen in gacha history, where this game launches to hundreds of thousands of players, thousands of sponsored streamers, looks like it's going to be a smash hit, and now it's sitting here chilling at triple-digit viewers, dipping down to double digits on the regular. So yeah, that is currently Arknights Endfield. And as you can see, a game that proceeds to have its live viewership Thanos-snapped multiple times across the past couple of months, hitting the literal triple-digit average on Twitch views after having one of the most bombastic releases we've ever seen in history, right? That's a bit rough, isn't it? And we've got this video over here by the Smug Slav talking about how Arknights Endfield has a problem. And you might have been seeing a lot of videos like this about how Endfield has a problem. Moose on Caffeine, a guy that was talking about how the game was suffering from toxic negativity. You can see over here, people are just LARPers hate Endfield. Well, now he's saying that there's something wrong with the game too. So maybe he's a LARPer, maybe this is toxic negativity, or maybe this is just the realization from the greater Endfield community, whatever's left, by the way, because the CCs and the content for this game has been shrinking faster than your nuts in a cold swimming pool. They're all saying the same shit that I was saying the whole time. Endfield 1.1, disaster. Dog shit patch. Endfield 1.2 is absolute garbage. People thought because of Jung Feng Yi, this bitch over here, right? The Archon equivalent, right? People thought because this bitch was in the update, it had to have been the best fucking update ever. Oh, this is like Jinsei, but she's green, bro. You have to love this shit. They mass downvoted me like crazy, didn't like it that much. Then I proceed to upload, Endfield 1.3 is dog shit. And then somehow the dislikes are less. Probably because Endfield 1.2 was literally like the worst. This was Endfield 1.2 over here. The worst patch in the game's history, where literally all you see is red, and it's not for a good reason. This is the 1.2 patch right there. Everyone knows this game's bad. Everyone knows this game has massive fucking problems. And the best thing about all of this, guys, the same guys that were trying to defend this game tooth and nail actively lie about it, or simply not tell the truth about it because they like the game this much, well, they can't stop now. Because shit is hitting the fan, and everyone knows this game is in the worst spot it's ever been in. Just like I've been saying the whole goddamn time. So why don't we listen to this video over here? It's clearly the most popular one, and it is universally being liked by the community, and everyone's just saying how dog shit the game is, even Hypergriff's strongest warriors. So let's check it out.
I just want to ask, sincerely, what is the marketing team of this game doing?
Sponsoring CCs to go play the game, pretend they like it, instead of actually, I don't know, marketing for the game properly. There's one very, very, very funny-ass comment in here, right? Because I think it's in direct response to the question this guy has. Look at what people are talking about when it comes to marketing. It feels like Hypergriff didn't build a big enough team to work on this game in general. It's a sense for getting the best content from a team of 5 plus a hamster. But don't worry, there's more. There's more. This is my favorite. Marketing is dead because they wasted all their money sponsoring like 2,000 streamers in 1.0 and 1.1. Yes, everyone remembers when Hypergriff sponsored XQC to play the factory simulator game. We all remember that shit. We all remember when 1.0 didn't launch with any endgame. So your 1.0 endgame loop, guys, bro, this shit was the funniest thing ever. Enfield's 1.0 endgame loop was you just like doing FedEx deliveries and like walking around and delivering shit. Bro, that was 4 months ago and I don't think anything has changed. So it just took these guys 4 months to realize, wait, Endfield 1.0 was literally a dog shit game that these devs just paid people to play. And this is the cadence of it now. Instead of sponsoring creators like Smug Slav to make videos, and clearly they're fans of Endfield, right? And their videos get views. You typically would imagine you'd sponsor creators like this, or Moose on Caffeine, Moose on Coke, gonna be honest over here. Instead, they're sponsoring Gotcha Smack, so that he can proceed to stream actual good games like Woo-Wah for free, because that's what he'll do. He'll stream good games for free, but for games like Endfield, where you know they're dog shit, this is his streaming schedule. Look. Endfield 1.2 watch party, Endfield 1.2 patch. This is why I said, relax, grifter smack, go play Endfield 1.2 for one sponsored stream, and then never play it again until 1.3. Game is so good, he only streams it when he's sponsored. Let's check out the history of Gotcha Smack. He streams 1.2 over here because he's sponsored for it. Literally no Endfield streams. It doesn't even exist on his channel. until he's watching the 1.3 live stream, and then he plays the patch for one live stream after that. These guys, Hypergriff, have decided they're going to go with the cadence of, let's just sponsor these bigger CCs to pretend they play the game. None of their shit will get any fucking views at all. Bro, you just need to look up this clown show's fucking Endfield content. If it's not like if it's a fucking guide, bro, this is the most pathetic shit I think you can ever see from literal guide content. But they're paying him to make these guides that nobody watches. But actual CCs, go fuck yourself. He'll stream the game one time during the update when he's paid to stream it. He'll make one video on the game once an update when he's paid to make it. And that's how they're marketing, guys. That's their marketing. The most clueless, inept, brain-dead team I think anyone has ever seen. And there's a reason why. Wait, we refreshed it and it went down to 500. Nah, can we go lower? Okay, it went back up 40. Anyways, that's how you know I'm current. So yeah, clearly, the approach that Hypergriff took for the first 4 months of this game, sponsor a bunch of spineless, grifting, rat fuck CCs to pretend they like the game, it's not working, but they're still doing it. I think they actually want this game to EOS. I think it's a money laundering scheme, and they have some sort of way to, like, recoup their investments after this thing EOS's.
Because every single thing for global so far that they've been doing since the game released is pretty much done damage to the game.
Wow, so now we're all agreeing, since 1.0, it's been bad. Didn't I get so much shit for being the toxic positive? Oh, I'm just glazing. He's just a woo-wah glazer. Isn't that what Mr. Pokey said? Saint's just a woo-wah glazer. He's just shitting on Endfield. But now we have literal Endfield CCs that have covered the game since the beta. This guy's covered Endfield since the beta. Now he's saying the game's been shit since 1.0. It's only gotten worse since. Oh, wait, literally what I've been saying since day one. And you want to know what the funniest thing about this is, guys? Smug Slav over here is admitting I'm 100% right. That this game has been shit since day one and it's only gotten worse. But you want to know what the bad thing is about this? Smug Slav is guilty of some insane retardation himself. Let's listen to a clip of him talking to Kuki Kaze on stream.
Don't us to commentate on a tournament.
He basically reading out this comment. I want Saint to commentate on his tournament. Let's listen to what he says over here.
You think he can?
Bro, I would comment on a tournament with like about 30 minutes of prep time. I'd be better at commentating than the entire Enfield English CC space. Like, don't even let's not even like ask questions about this over here. You give me 20 minutes of prep time to like read kits and how stuff activates, and I will comment better than everybody here. You fucking know it. Like, Jesus Christ, come on.
I mean, brother, he can just crash out and rage bait the chat. And,
do you think he'll understand what he's looking at?
Guys, I'm smarter than both of you.
He doesn't need to understand. He's just
like we can test it anytime. I know I'm smarter than both of you.
Needs to yap, brother. He doesn't even understand the games he plays.
So the guy over here is basically saying I got no idea what I'm talking about ever. Yet he's already admitted I was right about this game since day one. Keep this in mind, right? He's already admitted Saint was right since day one in his own video.
Brother, like the guy crashed out and people called him out on Twitter, and the Kuro Games Twitter called him out on stuff. Like, what are we on?
I don't know what he's talking about here. I think he's just saying a bunch of shit. And you'll know why I'm saying he's saying a bunch of shit. Listen to this next line.
The guy plays one character as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know. I don't watch his content or anything. I'm just.
So yeah, he's just admitting straight up. He's just saying a bunch of shit. Yeah. So he just admitted right here. He just LARPed being my hater. But that is what the Enfield space currently is all about, ladies and gentlemen. People LARP about me saying things that I never said. Try to, like, disprove what I've been saying, even though all I've been saying are straight facts about this game since day one. That is the reputation that anyone critiquing the game had since 1.0. Oh, this guy's just shilling for other games. Oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, this guy's just lying to make other games look better. Guys, that's the viewpoint these people were having in 1.0. But then how is it that Smug Slab, the same person LARPing over here like this, is now just saying Saint was right? The game's was bad at 1.0. It's only gotten worse ever since. Huh, interesting.
Yeah, man, instead of celebrating that a new patch is out, we are sitting here and being like, okay, we need to wait 1 more week for the Swordmancy trial. We don't know what it even is or what is gonna happen. Oh, we need to wait 2 more weeks for contingency contract.
Yeah. Oh, kind of like how in 1.0, you had to wait like 5 fucking weeks for Umbral Monument? Oh, so it's the same issue you had in 1.0 that was explicitly called out by anyone that wasn't lying about, why are these guys releasing the game with no Umbral Monument? Why do we need to wait 4 or 5 weeks for the end game? Oh, right, so that you can experience the amazing endgame loop at this game's release where you just do FedEx. What? And there we go, guys. Y'all remember this? This was your end game. Because they delayed Umbral Monument for 4 weeks. Whoa, so they're doing the same shit that they did in 1.0. Then this is what made 1.0 dog shit. So they're proceeding to just repeat the exact same bullshit they did in 1.0 again. Because guess what? Everyone's talking about, why do I gotta wait 1 week? Wait. We've been waiting since day 0 of the game. But you don't want to talk about that, do you? Because then you gotta say Saint was right. Because guess what? If you're complaining about the same shit now that I complained about on this game's release and nothing got fixed, and I've been saying, bro, these little bitch devs aren't fixing anything on every fucking live stream. Oh, that's what I've been consistent about, right? This game was fucked up in 1.0. 1.1 is not saving it. It's fucking it up further. 1.2 is not saving it. It's fucking it up further. And 1.3, guess what? Oh, third time is not the charm. It's not saving it. It's fucking it up even further. And that's all we're saying right now. So again, Saint was right. Awesome.
Yeah, cool, man. So not only...
What you know for certain is that the real LARPers in this situation, I think it's almost every other CC in the space. We can't even deny it at this point, right? The LARPers are every other Endfield CC. Because if you are only talking shit about this game now, you've been LARPing since release. And now you've decided to take the mask off.
Were we in a desert patch of 1.2? Where there is nothing to do.
Every patch is a desert patch in this dog shit game. Don't say desert patch like 1.2. Every patch is a desert patch. Remember, this was the end game for 4 weeks. That's a desert. This game never had a honeymoon. Bro, this was what you did after the story for 4 weeks. What kind of honeymoon is this? Who are you getting married to?
So,
Satan?
We have survived the 50 days of 1.2.
Imagine on your honeymoon, all you do is work.
With nothing. And now they added an additional 2 weeks of nothing on top of the 2 months of nothing.
The funniest thing is, this guy's spitting facts, but you could just say this about 1.0 of the game. I've told you all the reasons for why. You could literally have just gone back in time and released this in 1.0.
So the combat players of this game get nothing. They need to wait for contingency contract.
Just replace contingency contract with Umbral Monument and pretend this is 1.0. And Knowers, no!
Nobody knows if the contingency contract is even gonna be that good.
Nobody knows if Umbral Monument is actually gonna be that good. It wasn't. And so, if Umbral Monument wasn't good, why are you confident that contingency contract is gonna be good? They've only done one of these before, and it's shit. So why would the second time they do it, why would you automatically assume it's good?
Overhypes it. I have no feelings about it.
Same. Yeah, because contingency contract, the big bonus of it is we're removing the game's mechanics. Yeah, you can't dodge anymore.
Until I get to experience it. The factory players, we are in 1.2, 1.3 now. You guys got nothing. So
no, they get a new different colored liquid every patch that they got to reconfigure their entire AIC around. A new liquid, guys. Wow. They got piss, shit, and blood. And so that one liquid can then be used to make one set of gear. And so that's how they're doing it. They're making side grades to gear. And to build it, you need to add this one additional resource to your production line just for this one piece of gear. And that's it. Bro, at that point, I'd rather just not integrate it and just skip the gear because I can't be fucked.
The people that enjoyed the factory...
Like, it's not even an expansion. It's just a chore at that point. Oh, added one extra line. Are you serious?
Things off Enfield. They as well. Not only did they get some things in 1.2, it was dry for them as well that in 1.3 they also got nothing. Ooh, cool. You got a few cuprium ores on 1.3.
Cuprium, yeah, exactly. And like I said, that's the new liquid. They add one new resource.
And yeah, cool, man. Enjoy it. Can somebody explain what is even going on here?
They're retarded. I don't know what else to tell you. And I guess the fact that you need an explanation also just leads me to assume have you been playing this game since day one or have you not? How are you not aware of what's going on? Smug Slav, if you've been playing this game since the beta, you know the answer to this question. Hypergriff's a bunch of lazy fucking bums, and the first 4 months of this game should be enough evidence of that. If nothing's gotten better and things have only gotten worse because the laziest shit refuse to put in quality of life, and bro, and you know from the beta because you're a beta player yourself, they removed quality of life features that were in the beta, and they still haven't added them back in. Remember your purple essences? You'd be able to upgrade them to gold ones by spending it like recycling them. That's not in the game anymore. They removed it from the beta, and now purple essences still just sit in your inventory doing nothing. If you see a company actively removing quality of life, making the game worse from beta to release, and then they keep making the game worse from release onward, how are you not aware of what's going on? They're taking this game into the fucking ground and just laughing at you guys as you like stay aboard the ship for some reason as it's going down to fucking Earth.
3 days after the patch is out, IGN, for some ungodly reason, is releasing a teaser for 1.4.
Yeah, because they were... I think that's the funniest part, is that these guys released via IGN a 1.4 teaser before 1.3 even anyone even played it. So it's like, why are you already teasing the next patch before you even played the patch yet? Like, that's... You want to know what that does? Is it cannibalizes your sales, because I'm pretty sure Mifu had some of the worst sales ever because everyone saw that this white-haired bitch was like going to be coming out of the next patch. Like the one that looks like Fei Zhao from Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, they thought that white-haired bitch was going to be next patch, so they all skipped Mifu. So it's like Mifu's revenue is currently like the lowest shit, I think, in gacha history. I'm not even joking. Like, it's like people are laughing at it. They were like these Russian guys, like, just talking shit about it. Wait, let me go find him. Endfield is falling into the abyss. Revenues keep dropping. Serious player exodus and dead filler patches one after another. Holy fucking moly, bro. It's like, they're dedicated out here. They're dedicated.
While all the accounts that people are subscribed at, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, where we want the trailer...
They didn't even fix the gacha. Guys, realize that these are all issues that the game has above its gacha. Like these are all on top of the gacha being the worst in the space. It has the worst gacha in the space and all of these issues on top. That's wild.
...to come out. And
the gacha is literally the smallest problem with this game. But when you know how bad the gacha is, that just... It becomes clear why this game averages 500 viewers.
We want to watch it. Nothing is happening. Now, I'm going off a little bit. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, and something that has been irking me for so long is, what is the marketing team of this game doing?
I feel like we're at the start of the video. I think I've already explained it. Just go back to the start of this one if you're interested. Yeah, they're paying CCs to pretend they play the game, to pretend that they're community members of this game. Actual Endfield players know they're bought out and fake and don't watch their content. And so Hypergriff is paying people to make content nobody watches. And actual Endfield content gets ruined and nobody and the game's ecosystem just dies on YouTube. That's it. Because if Gotcha Smack actually got views, I wouldn't be saying this. But this bitch doesn't. No, but everyone knows this guy got the fakest fucking shit, fakest fucking content ever in the space. So they don't watch his fucking stuff. You want to know an actual sponsored CC where it's good that you sponsor them, right? Because people don't view them as a grifter. People just view them as, oh, okay, they're just making guide content. This is fine to sponsor as Hypergriff. Because guess what? You actually know that I Win to Lose's videos are going to get views. And he's going to set the upward limit for views in the space. An actual guide CC. And so people will actually watch this guy's Endfield videos. It's cool if he's sponsored. Why waste your sponsorship money on this fucking bum's channel? What are you getting out of this? Literally nothing. You're throwing money into the fucking ether because even this guy's own viewers don't watch this shit because they know his Endfield grift is vile. His own viewers won't watch his Endfield grift. Why do you think Endfield players would? This is all the evidence you need. Why are you wasting resources here? But they are.
Because, as I said, I'm going back onto every single decision from the marketing team that has been done since Endfield has been released was genuinely filling up the gun and shooting themselves in the foot. Every single thing.
Not gonna lie, that felt brutal. That felt more brutal than what I could have said. That felt kind of, that was kind of wild. I'm gonna be real with you there. Holy moly, bro kind of went off.
I gave them the benefit of the doubt in 1.0, the benefit of the doubt in 1.2, and 1.
Remember what I said before? They were either lying or not saying the truth. That's an admission from him. He wasn't saying the truth. Guys, this wasn't pre-watched, but I don't think this guy's stupid. I think this guy's a realist. That's why I'm taking the time to watch this video and actually appreciate his points. He's just straight up admitting he wasn't saying the truth about this game, and that's fine. It's okay to do that, but good fucking God, it was annoying when everyone was doing it. Like, it's cool if there's only like a couple of people doing that, but when everybody in the space, right, is actively not saying the truth and they all know there's something wrong, right? Guys, it's annoying for me, the one guy saying the truth, because we've got Kuki Kaze over here with an admission on his end. Let's listen to this.
When you give even content creators less to do, we have less content to make.
Oh no, I might be done. This is a live stream where he's just lamenting how fucked AKE is as a game for creators. It's like, I don't know how else to, like, bro, this is almost like his 12th reason why. He's not on the 13th yet, but like, that doesn't look good.
We are making up content, whatever that we want, and then now we're going down the same trajectory as perhaps some of the other gacha games where there's nothing to do. What ends up happening? Let's create viral shit. Let's create stuff that will rage bait people.
But this game just has never had content at all in it. So really, this game's YouTube is just rage bait and the occasional character guide because there's nothing in the game.
And all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not the thing that I like to watch personally.
Basically, Kuki and I are like two peas that are not in the same pod.
But it's almost like as if, is Endfield forcing our hand here? Like so here's the thing. The only people who I think is trying to keep the game afloat, which I thank them for existing, are the fan artists. You all should follow like my Twitter account, and you will see that I'm constantly like pushing up the people who make the Mifu and Tang Tang fan arts because they're very cute. Like, yeah, actually, Tang Tang's the only person that is holding up Endfield right now, genuinely, because I think the Endfield player base love Tang Tang. So it's getting so annoying that this is what we have to do to keep ourselves afloat. You know, none of the other content creators that are not just playing AKE is like playing AKE anymore.
And this is Kuki straight up calling out all the sponsored CCs. Just talking about how all of these guys that were playing the game on day one, none of them be playing that shit no more.
Really? All the people who were sponsored and then got interested in AKE.
So, Saint calling out how AKE sponsoring the space was gonna fuck up the space. Ha! And this is the thing. You want to take a look at Kuki's resume? Why don't we take a look at Kuki Kaze's resume over here? So let's check this out. Bro's been making AK videos, Arknights videos for 1.3K. 1.3K total videos, by the way. Remember when Mr. Pokey said AKE Endfield was the best 1.0 experience? Wait, sorry. I need to find that tweet. Does anyone have a link to that one? Bro, wait, did he delete it? Anyways, we might be able to find it at some point. I don't really give a fuck. The idea over here, right, is that Kuki is this creator over here who's clearly been like a fucking Arknights Andy since day one. And basically, he's just out here calling out all these fucking tourists that came over to Endfield via sponsorships and then proceeded to just fuck up the space completely. And that's basically just it.
They're not there anymore. They're now off to all their other main games to play. Like, yeah, it's hilarious for me to say that you could even argue that the only person keeping Endfield alive is Saint Tontas. I'm saying this without a tinge of a joke. Like, the biggest view.
The big streamers legit only play for one day and it's done. Holy. Guys, the Endfield community at large is all just like saying they all recognize the grift. They all recognize the grift.
That Endfield is getting in the past 2-3 months. Maybe whenever he wants to say something that can be pretty overboard. But hey, he's giving attention to the game.
There's so little content in the game. There's so little shit to do. The game is so fucking bad that me talking shit about the game is at least something for the players. Because all these guys that are sponsored, right? Guys, we just need to bring up Grifter Smack again. They don't make content on this fucking game because it's not a good game. So really, they shouldn't. However, they're getting paid to make content on a game they know is shit and happily accepting it and ruining the fucking space for the game. Because at the very least, if you're going to have this much of a partnership, right? If you're going to, like, supposedly talk so good about this game, you'd imagine you'd release a single video unless you were paid. You'd imagine you'd do a single live stream without being paid, right? Just one. You'd imagine you'd make one video or one live stream without being paid to do it, but you fucking can't. And then when you do get paid, your views are fucking shit and it makes the game look like fucking trash. Bro, AKE looks like a dead game when I see it on this guy's channel. They're paying this guy to make AKE videos. All it does is make me think the game's dead when he uploads it and it looks like this. It's literally hurting the game, marketing-wise, to sponsor this guy to make shit. The game looks fucking killed on his channel. It makes me not want to play it.
1.1. And now, at this point, what are we doing? The elephant in the room. Why did they give the live stream of 1.3, which was supposed to be contingency contract and hyping up the game and maybe getting the players back? Because we all know that the 50 days of 1.2 was the most deserted thing that I have ever experienced. It bled out players.
I love how he even got his own subscribers saying EOS field. And guys, remember that this was my most heavily disliked livestream react. Guys, I'm just shitting on the game in all three. Disaster, absolute garbage, disaster. The 1.21 is the one with the most dislikes, when it's easily the worst patch. That's interesting how this is the toxic positivity, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone knew I was saying the truth, but they just didn't want to agree. Bro, you would know this patch is shit if you looked at it. If you watched the live stream, you would have known this patch is bad. But hey, let's downvote Sane and then let him be right later.
What are we doing? The elephant in the room. Why did they give the live stream of 1.3, which was supposed to be contingency contract and hyping up the game and maybe getting the players back? Because we all know that the 50 days of 1.2 was the most deserted thing that I have ever experienced. It bled out players.
Yeah. So what we're essentially talking about is this live stream over here, where it's actually my highest disliked one out of like the 3 live streams special for 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. People were so toxic positive about this dog shit patch. It was unbelievable. People thought this was the best shit ever because Zheng Fengyi was there. The worst one they've ever had in the history of the game. And believe me when I say this, the numbers don't lie. This was 1.2.
Guys, it bled out players. Let's not pretend. It is like 1.2 did irreparable damage to this game. But the thing is, the marketing is even worse. So, if we go in IGN Enfield, explain to me. You gave the rights to IGN to stream this, and they got an astonishing 19k viewers. 19k. 19k.
I don't even need to see anything. I don't even need to say anything, bro. This is... I don't think I've had a better 1.0 experience than this. So yeah, this is just another CC that was spouting a bunch of fucking air about the game. How much content is he uploading on it right now? How many live streams is Pokey doing for it unsponsored? Or is he doing exactly what Kooky and Smug said that they were doing? They were here on vacation, ruined the space with their grifting content, and then disappeared and went back to their main games. Gotcha Smack, tail between his wet legs, went back to fucking Woo-Wah. Abandoned ship on NTE, abandoned ship on fucking Endfield, tail between his legs, went back to Woo-Wah. Mr. Pokey, same exact thing. Abandoned NTE, abandoned AKE, tail between his legs, back to HSR.
Yo, Muson Caffeine, yo, what up, man? You are here as well in the chat. What are we doing? And then if I go onto the channel that people wanted to watch the live stream, it has 74k. The decision now came, let's screw the Western players, let's screw...
This is probably what happened. IGN asked Enfield if they could. I would assume that IGN paid Hypergriff to launch it. If Hypergriff paid IGN to put the live stream on their channel, Hypergriff is the most retarded group of individuals I think in the gacha space. I don't think you can be any more dumb than that.
through the whole English community. Let's give the rights to IGN, who, let's be honest, an IGN, a company that is getting 10 out of 10s, depending on how much you pay them, that is getting 10 out of 10s to Mixtape, a game that plays by itself, that is genuinely a nepotism game, and that it gave you a 6 out of 10. You are giving it to IGN. To appeal to a broader audience of the worldwide players, and then when you go into the live stream of 1.3, which is contingency contract, what do we see? Never let IGN stream this again, please. Why are we IGN? IGN is trash, IGN is this, IGN is that. So instead, what the Western players had to do to get any kind of information about Enfield when the live stream was coming out is, what did we have to do? We had to go out of our way when this live stream happened to watch Enfield JP.
But this is the thing. The game itself is still shit, so, like, does it really matter? Because, like, clearly they're doing things extremely bad on the global side, but, like, I don't think it really matters because you're getting the same game in JP and CN. It's just fucking bad everywhere. So, like, yeah, I guess global's getting, like, fucked over a bit, but it's like everyone's getting fucked really hard because the game's super bad.
Because the Enfield JP has 580,000 views
Like, do you guys get what I'm talking about? It's like, yeah, EN is noticeably getting treated worse, but everyone's getting treated really bad overall anyway. So it's like, going from 95% shittiness to 98% shittiness is...
compared to 70,000 views or 19,000 views from IGN. Not only is the game in a really drought phase where there is nothing to do, the marketing team of this game consists of genuine assassins that are trying to destroy this game from the inside.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this guy might hate the game more than I do. Guys, if your feelings were this strong about the game, how does it take us 5 months to talk about it? Like, we just literally let this bottle up to the point where we're just openly saying Hypergriff has fucking brand assassins on their marketing team trying to kill Enfield. Surely there's a more natural progression we could have, right? Where it's like 5 months of like, woohoo, Enfield's great. And then on month 6, we're saying that the game has assassins in it. Like the marketing team has assassins on it. That's kind of extreme, right? In the span of a couple... This is why I'm saying, guys, you can just talk shit earlier and, like, get this stuff addressed sooner. But, like, everyone, for some reason, likes to wait until the cancer has spread to the entire body. Guys, this is why so many people, when they get sick, they end up dying. Because you just wait until you're already dead to go to the doctor. This is the biggest example of it. We're waiting until we're dead to talk about what the issue is. The game's dead. It's over.
Am I the only one? I gave them the benefit of the doubt when the game came out. I gave them the benefit.
That was a problem. Why are you giving the benefit of the doubt multiple times in a row when they've done nothing to earn it? It's such a retarded thing to do.
Benefit of the doubt in 1.2, 1.1, 1.
You want to know what company I give the benefit of the doubt to? Kuro Games, because they do something to earn it. What the fuck did Enfield or Hypergriff do to earn 4 months of benefit of the doubt? Oh, PayPal? Umbral Monument not coming out until week 5? Endgame loop being FedEx for 4 weeks? And you were like, man, they deserve benefit of the doubt again. What? Why? What did they do? Why are you giving it?
Now we are in 1.3. What are we doing? The golden standard.
What were you doing? No, don't ask what we're doing. What were you doing? Only talking now.
For gacha games, I'm going to address this as well. The golden standard for gacha games, to get the community involved and the community to get together to hype each other up and to expect the new patches and characters.
Bro, this is like your ex cheating on you with 3 different dudes, and then you take her back each time. And then on the 4th dude, you're like, yo, okay, this is enough is enough. What?
Golden standard that every single gacha game out there does. Drip marketing.
Like, why are you waiting until number 4? That's the question everyone asking. Why are you waiting until number 4? 1.0, dog shit. 1.1, dog shit. 1.2, dog shit. Why do we wait until 1.3?
Using your social media, announcing characters, dropping pictures of characters, drip marketing. For some ungodly reason, Enfield or the marketing team for Enfield is a bunch of, no, we are not going to do that. Play the game where there is nothing to do for 2 whole months. We are not going to do anything. We are not going to announce drip marketing. We are going to not do it. Now we get a drip marketing teaser for 1.4 that is not uploaded to a single social media site or anything on Enfield, but from IGN.
Guys, drip marketing is not going to make the game better. Why are you worrying about drip marketing when the game at a baseline is the worst game on the market? Like, you guys think drip marketing is going to fix your gacha system? You think drip marketing is going to fix the fact that your story is the biggest piece of shit anyone's ever heard? You think drip marketing is going to fix the fact that your endgame design looks like it was made by a retarded toddler? No, drip marketing is not going to fix any of that shit. It's like, bro, it's like we're out here not talking about the core fundamentals of why this game is shit. Bro, better marketing is not going to fix this game. Better marketing is a big part of what ruined this game, because now everyone thinks it's the fakest cash grab funded bullshit anyone's ever seen. Like, bro, people view this game as literally like grifting paradise. This game is known for grifting.
3 days after 1.3 has come out.
Literally parasitic CCs looking for the bag in any way possible. No one takes anyone covering this game seriously.
They genuinely are doing everything they can to genuinely shoot this game's marketing appeal or anything in the foot. Like genuine self-sabotage from the day that this game came out. Guys, the golden standard.
Guys, if you think the marketing is self-sabotage, just look at the fucking game's mechanics. Like,
of drip marketing exists. Why? Because it works. Every Hoyoverse game does it. NTE is doing it. Kuro Games is doing it. Honestly speaking, Kuro Games has genuinely gone above and beyond and took what Hoyoverse is doing, and Kuro Games is promoting Wuthering Waves on a completely different basis, and I honestly applaud them to that, because holy are they know how to promote.
now he's just saying Woo Wasp. How about this? Hey, Smug Slap, why don't you just go play Wuthering Waves and just drop this dog shit game? How about you just drop this dog shit game and go play a good one?
And my hat's off to Kuro Games, because they know how to. They are involving Jeff Keighley, they are involving Summer Game Fest, they are involving every single patch Twitter, they are involving their community. When you do drip marketing, what do you get?
He said he's gonna play it. Well, great. He can finally play a good fucking game, because this is gonna be my take. I would not be surprised if he ends up fucking just quitting Endfield. But this is also the other thing. Woo-wah definitely could use more CCs, so it's not like a fucking issue. And the reality is that most Endfield CCs should just be dropping ship on the fucking game and then moving on. Realistically, that's what all of you should be doing, because the game is fucked. Bro, they're just gonna sponsor Gacha Smack again so his next guy can get 8K views. And then kill the space even more on YouTube. Like, bro, do you want to be a part of that, where the company is sponsoring this grifting fuck to get 7K view character guide videos on release? You're telling me this is what you want to be a part of? This. Bro, this shit is fucking embarrassing. What the fuck is this? This is the CC space you want to be a part of. What the fuck? Bro, he got paid to make this. Bro, they're paying him to drop 7K view guides. The amount of disrespect is insane. I just don't even know why they would do that. It only hurts the game.
Get community interaction. You get people being hyped. You get other people being talking about the characters from other communities. You get discussions. You get like people expecting, oh my god, I can't wait for this character. But no.
Do you guys ever think Gacha Smack regrets talking all that shit? Because like, bro, I'm getting like, I feel like I'm gonna get like at least $30 extra in ad revenue from like the extension that like talking shit about him has done for this vid. Like straight up, like this video is like gonna earn like 20-30 bucks more.
Let us not do drip marketing. Let us not do anything marketable towards this game. Let us give our rights in IGN towards a company that, yeah, let's screw every single Western and English-speaking player.
What else could he be talking about for the other half of the video, guys? Because, like, bro, like, what else does he go over? Does he just start, like, repeating his points?
Let's also push the live stream of 1.3, almost 6 hours behind the Chinese stream. By the time.
We're on 2x, we're already on 1.5.
Live stream, if everyone was here, I think everyone knows this, and let's not pretend everyone knows it. Every single Westerner went outside of their way to consume either Twitter, either Kyostan V, a lot of other streams that were covering 1.3. By the time the IGN 1.3 came out, all of the information was already out there.
IGN 1.3 stream was great for me, because I didn't wake up early to watch that shit, because I knew it was going to be ass. So the IGN one was no problem for me.
So why would you even go and watch it? Like, I'm sorry. I like this game.
You're on 1.25? No, I ain't, bitch. Hey, get caught. Get caught, retard. Oh, shit. Yeah, you feel dumb, don't you, dummy?
I think it's an amazing foundation. It has amazing graphics. The team design, environmental design.
He just talks a little slow.
Is amazing. There is nothing to do. So we are now in 1.3, 3 days in. There is nothing to do, guys.
Just quit the fucking game. This is the worst gacha game on the market right now. Just quit. Like everybody else. Guys, quitting AKE is the normal thing to do. If you're currently playing it, you're the odd one out. Guys, if you're playing it, you're weird. It's normal to quit it and go play a better game.
Character, story, new zone. Even if you are a person that works a full-time job over the weekend, if you play for 2 days, that's it. So you are genuinely just play the game in 2 days and that's it. Instead of hyping 1.3 and bringing a contingency contract a week after the game, bringing everything, like all the content, bringing at the start of the patch so people can log in and experience, oh my god, let's get it, let's push the patch, let's push this. Nah, man, let's push all the good updates at the end of the patch.
Well, it's not just that. And let's make your daily loop the most mind-numbingly dumb shit anyone's ever seen. Guys, Endfield wouldn't be that bad with the content drought if the daily loop didn't give me terminal cancer. If all I needed to do in this game was log in and do 2 task fields, the content drought wouldn't really bother me that much. But when the login daily loop involves doing this dumb shit 3 times, doing like my fucking, bro, just kill me, bro, I don't care, bro, like if my daily loop is evolving doing all this annoying, clueless bullshit.
So 1.3 came out, let's push it all into 3 weeks later. Bro.
Log in, FedEx, 2 sword trials, dump sanity, log out. That's too much stuff. I'm sorry, if there's nothing to do, what are you gonna do? Like, if there's nothing to do, but then also you have a bunch of chores, it's not fun. I don't know what else to say. I saw that at 1.0. It just took a couple of people longer. It is what it is. I gotta admit, I was an Endfield stan, and I wrote you off as toxic. I have come to the light. You've been right. Endfield is objectively bad. Guys, the Endfield situation is this. There are people who realized I was right on day 1, and then people who are now on day fucking 150 realizing I was right. Nothing has changed with this game since 1.0. I'm just... Let's just say I have good intuition, and somehow I was able to call 5 games in a row that were gonna be shit. Yeah, I said DNA was gonna die because its endgame loop was bad. I played the endgame loop in DNA, it was bad, and the game died. I said ZZZ had the worst fucking story anyone's ever seen in the gacha space. And then after its dog shit story patches, the game dies. Wow, who could have thought? I said NTE was one of the most shallow, unengaging games anyone's ever seen in the space, where there's a bunch of shit to do, but good god, it's just busy work that nobody cares about, and then after a couple of weeks, the hype for this shit is gonna die out, because 20 hours of fishing is not content. It requires 20 hours of fishing to max it out, but no, 20 hours of fishing is not real content, and you know it's not content, but that's the content in NTE. 20 hours of fucking fishing. Are you actually gonna do that? Like, do you think your time is well spent? No. No, it's fucking not. But that's the game. It's a bunch of shallow. It's a big-ass pool, but it's shallow as fuck. Because 20 hours of fishing is a lot of content, but it's not meaningful content. And then Endfield. I said that game was shit too, bro. Why am I just right about every single one? Oh, maybe it's because I actually think things through. I've experienced things, and I'm actually saying that these things are going to end up like this for a reason. And I just happen to be right every time, months in advance. Maybe I'm just right about these things. Yeah, it's called pattern recognition and deduction. Skills that apparently have been lost in the 21st century.
People that are working full-time jobs in my chat have been done with the patch on day 1. And I'm not saying this because you guys tell me that. So, like, I am nothing against the game, but 1.3 happened. No momentum. Guys, when a patch comes out, there should be momentum.
Bro, this game hit like 400 viewers in like day 3 of the update. I'm like literally not joking, bro. It's wait, I need to see this shit again. We went from 372. Hey, they just paid people for this one, bro. Bro, who do you think was streaming on June 5th? Hey, let's see over here. Who was streaming on June 5th? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look who's streaming AKE on June 5th. There you go. Hey, there you go. Hey. Who do you think was streaming AKE on June 5th? Wait, let me see over here. Who was streaming AKE on June 5th? We gotta go find out, brother. 9 days ago. Pulling Mifu. Huh. Let's see. Have these guys streamed it since? Nope. Has this guy streamed it since? Nope. Maybe the strat isn't working, guys. Maybe the meta of paying people to pretend to play the game, them not uploading any videos at all about it, basically just fleecing you for cash and then dumping you away like a used... Maybe that's not good for the long-term success of the game, as you average, within a week of the update, 600 viewers. Wow, wow, wow. And what else do we have? What about Google Trends, right? Google Trends is always something that I love because we get to see how popular is a game on YouTube. Let's look at the past year. This is where AKE picked. I farmed like crazy, and now it's currently at the lowest viewership engagement the game has ever had. And this is the thing, guys. I say this every week because it gets lower every week. It is a factual statement every time I say it's the lowest viewership numbers the game has ever had because they only get lower each time. It's never gone up. It's only gone down.
Stuff is happening. New stuff is happening. Let's all enjoy, let's all bring ourselves up as a community and enjoy a patch, enjoy new stuff. But no, a patch comes out, nothing is happening. It's just an additional prolonged 2 weeks of nothingness. Not only this, they decided, oh, let's push contingency contract 2 weeks. But also, let's not release it fully. Let's push contingency contract 2 weeks. But we are only gonna give you part 1 of contingency contract, and then...
Wait, that's their doing?
And a week later, part 2 of contingency contract is out. So
no, just EOS the game!
Instead of giving the player base, factory players have nothing to do, combat players have nothing to do, nobody has nothing to do, exploration players, they already found everything on the map. Yeah, it's not only 2 weeks, it's 3 weeks. Yeah, let's push everything, so not only is the dry patch of 1.2 50 days, they pushed it into 1.3 for additional 3 weeks. So it's almost 2.5 months to 3 months of nothing.
Yeah, it's been like that since day one, bro. Bro, 1.0 was like 52. Bro, 1.0 was like 13 weeks long.
And then
there was nothing to do in 1.0, bro. It was like 13 weeks long.
Paw curl was, yo, can we get a little bit of drip marketing? And the way they did this drip marketing, oh yeah, 3 days after the patch is out of 1.3, let's give it to IGN. Okay, I'm gonna go to IGN right now on Twitter, and I'm gonna see what they promoted and how they did it. So let's see. I'm gonna take numbers now because numbers speak for themselves. Let's see. New playable characters. So they released this at 1.4.
When you realize the worst thing Kuro Games has done is like HP inflate Weewa and like have no combat events in the last half of like the 2.x patches. Yeah, it's not really that bad, is it? Yeah, that's like the worst thing that Kuro's done is like not enough combat events and like Weewa HP inflation. And then like other devs are doing this dumb shit.
New playable characters. A fan favorite game mode. A fan favorite game mode. Can I ask a question? Is the fan favorite game mode in the room with us? Because there is no game mode, man. Fan favorite game mode? Where is the game mode? Is the game mode of this game in the room with us right now? Because we are in 1.3. These fuckers are talking about 1.4. Like, new playable characters, like if you release a 1.4 teaser, people are gonna go into Endfield thinking Arcane and this girl is out in the game.
This guy's so mad.
It's not.
Wait, he's actually crashing
Where is
out.
the game mode?
Guys, surely there's a way for us to, again, talk about this shit before we crash out.
Like, are you genuinely giving...
This guy's more mad than I could ever be about this game.
The marketing of your game to IGN to promote it. What?
This guy's more mad than me, 100%.
Like, look at the comments. This is 1.4 version. The version that just came out is 1.3. What do you mean available now? You are showing 1.4 patch. We are in one. Guys, we are 3 days in 1.3. There is nothing to do. A patch that should have been, yo, let's start like anew. Let's bring back the player base. Let's give game modes. Let's give that. Nah, man, you need to wait 3 to 4 more weeks. Available now. The trailer is for 1.4, which comes out in 6 weeks.
So this is maybe just the contingency contract crash out. I think that's what it was, because basically the entire AKE community had this notion that like contingency contract was like God's mana. Like literally, like it was supposed to be like the fucking ambrosia, like the nectar of the fucking gods, bro. They thought that they would just put CC contingency contract in this game and then it would just like fix everything. And like clearly that is not happening, or that is not going to be the case. And it just feels like the entire community has been like uplifted on this promise that like the devs actually knew what they were doing, but they haven't the whole fucking time. And so when TC bombs, bro, these guys will basically have like 4 months of just like pent up frustration that's going to go crazy once CC bombs, and you know it's going to bomb.
People are going to be, you're crashing out. Guys, I am addressing the elephant in the room, and this is genuinely coming from the heart of somebody that plays this game every day.
And guess what? Why is it that these guys that are playing the game every day, coming for the heart, why are they saying the same exact shit that I was saying? Oh, so does that mean that I actually cared about this game? Does that mean that I had, like, actual, like, legitimate concerns and complaints? If these guys out here that are kind of, like, putting their heart on their sleeve, right, with what they're saying, this dude, he's saying the exact same shit I was 4 months ago.
Can we all together open our eyes and see the truth that genuinely, I don't know what the marketing of this game is doing.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I said in day one. Yeah, I thought Endfield was getting run by a bunch of retarded idiots.
I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Every week, every patch, everything. Nothing. Like, oh guys, like, I am a really positive person, and I always like to look at the brightest things of things in life.
I think this is where we're going to cut it here. I feel like he's just rambling now. But I really want to hear this last part. Because he's talking about being positive, but this video been nothing but that, bro. He's been talking about shooting himself. And, like, they, like, loaded this gun. Hypergriff has assassins. Like, like, this is the only smug slap content I've seen. And as far as I'm concerned, he seems like a very negative person.
And I'm like, yeah, they're gonna learn. Brother, every single week, every single update, it's just going more and more downhill. I'm telling you, I don't know what this marketing team is doing, but it's like genuine agents from inside are trying to destroy this game, and they are doing irreparable damage day in, day out.
And I think that's a good place to spot, a good place to stop it. He's probably just going around in circles from there. So, yeah, I think he's spitting facts. And naturally, while he didn't have as many, like, guided visuals as I wish he did have, I was able to grasp, at least at a baseline, pretty much every single thing that he's saying over here, right? This game just has the same problems. The same problems that it had in 1.0. These devs have had 4 or 5 months to fix pretty much anything. And they fixed absolutely nothing. And according to what he's saying, as somebody that's been actively playing the game, they've just actually been making it worse. And that to me is probably the worst part. They're making it actively fucking worse. And that's a bit of an issue, right? Especially when you consider the fact that, yeah, I mean, the space surrounding this game, content creation-wise, is a fucking disaster. The game is shit. None of the content creators want to talk about it. The only ones that do feel comfortable talking about the dog shit state of the game, well, guess what, guys? Unsponsored. And guess who is sponsored? The actual fucking tourists that only upload content on this game when they're paid to. And then this is what results. Yes, you're at 600 viewers within a week of the patch because you're just paying people to play the game instead of actually making a game people want to play. And if you want a game people want to play, well, look no further than this grifter himself. The only thing he doesn't grift on, guys, is Wuthering Waves content. Because he doesn't get paid to make this woo-wah content. So you know he's actually not lying through his fucking teeth when he talks about the game. And guess what? That's the stuff that actually gets views on his channel. The Wuthering Waves content. But the stuff where you know he's grifting, and the stuff where you know they're grifting, guys, why do you think the views on these streams and the views on this content is so fucking bad? Because these guys are just paying a bunch of fucking clowns to pretend that they play the game. And the actual people that do, well, they're crashing the fuck out because the game's bad. And that's the state of Endfield in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. That is the state of Endfield. 5 months after its release. A game that has only gone backwards. A game that's only gotten worse. And a game that might as well be known as the scarlet letter in the gacha space at this point. Because if you're paid, this is my honest take, if you're sponsored by Endfield, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And you're kind of just there for the bag. And you kind of know you're there just for the bag. Because at this point, what fucking game is there to play when even the most positive CCs possible for it are all talking shit about it? Him, Moose, Kooky. If these guys are all talking shit at the same time, there's probably something wrong with your game. Especially when they've been kind of known as like the goody two-shoes of the Endfield space for the longest time ever. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.